Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. One more deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Now, brothers and sisters, I got a truth bomb to lay on you today. You might not like to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this, but I'm here to tell you the truth. I had a divine intervention today. All right. Now, marijuana, medical marijuana. Let me tell you something about medical marijuana. There's something you don't know that they're doing with it. Why all of a sudden you think it's legal? They're working around the feds, and medical marijuana is all of a sudden legal. It's almost completely legalized. As a matter of fact, I believe in December is when they decide it's going to be legalized across the country. Today, I went to get my medical marijuana license, right? And I had a divine intervention. Now, why am I saying all this? I want you to understand something. Who grows the weed? The gas, as they call it, gas. Hello? No fingers being pointed back at me. Family, if you don't in time, here's the time. Believe in yourself. Why do they call it gas? Okay? Why is it so loud? Brothers and sisters, I'm here to tell you they are weaponizing. I'm going to state that again. What you are smoking is military weaponized medicinal marijuana. I'm telling you the truth here. If you want the truth and if you can handle it, so be it. But if you don't want the truth, don't watch it. I'm telling you right now, they're weaponizing medical marijuana. Now, why would they do such a thing, right? Population control, one. It dumbs you down. It's funny because often they say it does a good job for anxiety. No, not for me. A lot of people you ask that has anxiety, they will tell you medical marijuana does not help. It's not the same anymore, folks. The government, unless you are growing it yourself, unless you are growing marijuana yourself, you don't know, you see, what is inside. Family, you don't know what's inside medical marijuana. This shit is a big deal. It's being weaponized. Okay? And you know what? Talk to the Rastas. They know. They'll tell you right now. They won't smoke that shit. Now, remember when vapes were killing people? Remember when vaporizers were killing people? Remember when vaporizers were killing people? Do you understand what kind of vapes were actually killing people? Think about this for a second. Do you know what kind of vapes were killing people? It wasn't vaporizers like you think. It wasn't the vaporizers of that you smoke for tobacco, which I'm sure eventually that'll kill people too. It was medical marijuana vapes. Alright? Now, the Rastas use it as a holy sacrament. People are now abusing marijuana to an extent that they smoke it on a daily basis. And I was talking to my girl about this today, and she said, you know, if I smoke, I only want to smoke maybe a month, maybe every twice a month. People are now addicted to medical marijuana, but why? You ever wonder why? It's because they're lacing it, man. That shit's fucking laced. If you're watching this, you're lucky. You're very lucky. If you're watching this, trust me when I tell you. You're lucky. It's bad. Now, there's a whole nother part of this, okay? There's two sides to this story. As I walk out of the place where I was about to get my medical marijuana license, I notice a 5G tower right next to it, right? And I think to myself, not what a wonderful world. Why the fuck would there be a 5G tower right there? And I put two and two together. Cigarettes. What do they have in cigarettes? Heavy metals. Okay? Medical marijuana that is being grown by the government, what do they put in it? Besides things that'll keep you addicted. Heavy metals. Now, what does microwaves particularly cook? Heavy metals. That's why you don't put heavy metals or any metal or tinfoil or anything in the microwave, because it'll catch on fire. So if you want to understand, you are inhaling heavy metals, and then which in turn 5G is gonna literally fry you from the inside out. That's how microwaves work. That's how they cook food. They fry you from the inside out. What I'm telling you is the truth. Like I said, the Rastas, they know this. They sing about it in songs. Like Damian Marley, he says, you think you could have catch me off guard with the medical? He said no. That's why they grown their own weed. Brothers and sisters, if you're watching this, grow your own stuff, because you have no fucking clue what's inside that marijuana. Or I keep calling it marijuana. It's not a term I even use. Herbs. But I don't call it herbs because it's not an herb. It is an herb, but what they put in it doesn't really, I don't really consider it an herb anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's bad. And you don't know how bad it really is. I do. I've been shown things. Okay? So I had a divine intervention today when I couldn't get into my old email, right? And she said, you got a job to do. I said, what's my job? I just came to you to get a medical marijuana card after it was paid for, right? She goes, you got to go into your email. I said, I don't have access to that email anymore. She said, well, then we can't do it. And I said, you know what? And I thought about it twice. I said, you know what? That's okay. Void it. Just put it back on the credit card. So brothers and sisters, if you're watching this, fair warning, medical marijuana is being utilized to kill off people. And it will. Mark my words, it will kill people. Specifically medical marijuana. So be careful, be cautious. If you're gonna smoke something, make sure you know, even if you don't know if it can, I would rather get it off the street than in a medical marijuana dispensary. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I'd much rather get it off the street than a medical marijuana dispensary. You don't know what's in it, okay? Unless you're in California, then you can find some good herbs, as I would say, herbs. They got good herbs out there. So that's your fair warning, okay, man? This shit ain't no joke. As a matter of fact, if you're in the fifth dimension, the whole point, and the elites know this, you want to stay clear-headed, right? What marijuana is now doing, and it didn't used to do this because it's getting so potent, people are getting brain fog, all right? Hacking up lungs. I'm telling you, the shit's dangerous, man. Whether you like it or not, I'm telling you the truth, brothers and sisters. May peace be with you, also with you. I want to give my thanks and praise to God. It was a divine intervention this morning. That's all I can even say about it. Also, I want to give my thanks and praises to the universe. And you know, everything happens for a reason. I had a divine intervention, man. Brothers and sisters, peace be with you, also with you. Understand this shit's being weaponized. You better watch out. Mark my words, I'm telling you, it's being weaponized. And that's the whole reason. Dude, they know what they're doing. It's the military, man. They know exactly what they're doing. Peace, man. Just heed my warning.